back in here to make it clear. It's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all stop number 7 on this NFL tour. That's how y'all know y'all got to tap in. Limited time for this season start. Be vegan. How y'all feeling?
What's good with it, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. We out here. Not a preseason week, but we getting through it. We getting through it.
Yeah, I'm not a big preseason fan either, but every day closer is a win, small win.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We getting close as hell to this season. Everybody got to tap in. We on this NFC North today, though. You got to tell the people what to look out for. We going top 3 storylines. Start off the show again. D, start us off.
I'm start at 3, man. I'm start at 3. Some nice storylines, and all of them is questions, by the way. If y'all feel, the need to answer, please do. So at 3, are the Lions the real deal in the NFC? And when I mean that, I mean, can they pull off? We understand they lost to Commanders in the NFC Championship last year, but can they bounce back and get back to another NFC Championship? 3 years in a row, that's kind of hard. We never seen this coming from the Detroit Lions ever in history. So,
Facts.
are they the real deal in the NFC now?
Eh, they still good. They still got their talent. I feel like it's going to come down to how they adjust to losing them coordinators for real, for real. Losing Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn in the same year, that ain't no joke. So it's gonna be about chemistry for real, more so than talent to me. Cause they got the talent, especially on offense. V, you got one?
Um, Piggybacking on the Lions, right?
Yeah, either that or you could bring up one. It's up to you.
I mean, I got my own, but I'll definitely say something about the Lions. It's kind of to the lines of what you said. We really got to see how they react to these lost coordinators. That's the main thing. Let's see if Ben Johnson was really, the key to the ship, so to speak. But my storyline was make a break for Dak. Ah, it's make a break for that boy, your Cowboys fans. And me
We just
personally,
throwing the NFC North, bro.
oh shit. Why did I
I'm
think you
ready
said
for it, though.
East?
I
Why did I
wasn't
think
gonna
you
say
said
a word.
East?
I wasn't gonna say a word. I wasn't gonna say
And
a
I just
word.
said the Lions too. I'm high.
Everybody, niggas get strays out this motherfucker.
I'm high. Yeah, my fault, Dak. My fault. We're gonna say that for another one. You heard?
NFC East coming soon. You heard me? Hey, my question gonna be another quarterback though, for real, for real. My question is on JJ McCarthy. Second year out of Michigan, tore the ACL, the first preseason type shit. That's tough. We gotta see it, man. For real, for real. He's the 12th pick in the draft. His head coach, he known for drawing up them plays, so it's gonna be another chemistry type of thing. I feel like a lot of this shit in FC North gonna be chemistry for real, for real. How quick can JJ McCarthy hit that ground running? I ain't gonna hold you. He just like in a tough spot because Sam Darnold put some pressure on him. Even though he ain't do shit in the playoffs, he was still gunning that motherfucker for real, for real. Got 14 wins, Pro Bowl, all that shit. So that's extra pressure on JJ. And I ain't that big of a fan of him for real, for real. So like, y'all gonna see later, but
You don't like
I,
JJ?
I don't trust it.
Hmm.
I don't trust it.
So that brings me into my number 2. Can JJ be better than the Viking Sam Darnold? That's a big question because we gotta understand that the Vikings went 14-3 last year in the division, finishing off at second place, against the Detroit Lions. But that's a hell of a record. Only 3 losses. That's a huge That's a huge meal to eat because you got the same offensive coordinator there. You got Justin Jefferson there. You got, I think Addison might be out for the first 4 games, but you still got Aaron Jones there, the tight end, Hickerson or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So all the pieces still there. All the coordinator gonna call the same plays. Gonna dial up the same game plan. It's all about JJ executing. And Sam Darnold did that for the Vikings for that 1 year that he was there. So ain't no excuse about he got had time. Well, he got had time in the NFL. I get that part, but yeah, man, it's a lot of like you said, it's a lot of weight on JJ for his first year starting.
Nah, facts for sure. JJ is that pressure, like you said, but the other JJ to me, Justin Jefferson, he the best receiver in the league, Mo. I know it's back and forth between him and Jamar Chase, but when I look at this shit, one of them had Joe Burrow their whole career, the other one Kirk Cousins. Before that, I don't even know who. Then Sam Darnold. Now JJ McCarthy. It's all quarterbacks that he making for real, for real. So keep your head up, JJ. What you think, Vegan? What you think, D?
Uh, I mean, it's a fact. That's a fact. But damn, you don't gotta do Jamal Chase like that just because he got the same quarterback. I mean, my man nasty. You know what I'm saying? He get nasty in his own ways too. I had this conversation the other day. I saw Jamal Chase first preseason game. I saw that backside throw first throw of the game. Just add that thing out to Jamal Chase and he gonna catch it. Like
Nasty.
I was contemplating like Jamal Chase might be the best wide receiver in the game. You know what I'm saying? And it's the debate though. It's a debate. So I ain't get off that part. But for you to just easily say Justin Jefferson, I don't know if I could do that right now. It's a battle. It's a battle.
You got it 1A, 1B.
For sure.
One,
It's gonna be a debate for the rest of their career.
Hmm. I don't know. I like Jettas better than Jamal. Yeah, I guess I can see it's gonna be a debate for sure. But it's just like you said, Jamal had Joe since college, so that chemistry ain't have to come from nowhere. That shit been there. Jettas keep getting thrown in these new situations, quarterback wise.
no situation.
Quarterback wise, relax, coach, relax, relax. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's all. That's all. I see you ready to hit that panic button. Chill, chill, huh?
Oh
But
man,
nah, yeah, Vikings ain't like us. We're really gonna sit here and say the Vikings have been put in better situations recently than the Bengals.
I was any damn sure the same.
It's the quarterback, man.
Ah, it's the quarterback.
Quarterback.
Ah, that's the
Yeah, quarterback.
quarterback.
Anything, man. So that
They getting the same production, man.
They
that's
got
the
the
point.
huh?
They getting the same production.
Who receivers or quarterbacks?
Jamal Chase and Justin Jefferson.
Oh,
Is they not?
That's the point, though. I
It's
no
not. That's not the point, though.
quarterbacks is nowhere near close.
Son, I'm not listen. I listen. I'm really not trying to bait y'all on this point. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all really got it. But we try to if we got to break it down detail and break this joint down. yes, Justin Jefferson is in the right location because they call plays for Justin Jefferson. Now, I understand that Joe Burrow is a better quarterback than the quarterbacks that Justin Jefferson had, but we still got to understand that these NFL quarterbacks and they can still throw the ball. So if they can get it around to Justin Jefferson area, we seen the catches that he made. Remarkable catches, by the way. I'm not trying to take that away from him. Remarkable catches, but they could get it in the area. Sometimes they could put it on the dime. So the production's still the same from both wide receivers. They don't like. I understand the bet y'all want to pick Justin Jefferson, but the same amount of drops you see Jamar Chase make is the same amount of drops you see Justin Jefferson make.
That is not true. Oh my God. I'm so glad I joined in at this song. Oh my God. The Lord, there is a Lord, and he is spoken. Woo. That is not the truth, brother. I'm sorry to say.
Then what
Jamal
is?
has a lot more drops in. Matter of fact, it's just facts and stats.
Then what is?
Does anybody have the ability to pull up the stats?
I know Jamar Chase led in receiving yards last year.
That is the stat. Triple crown, matter of fact. Triple crown, matter of fact. I know Jamal had drop problems when he first got in the league, like preseason type shit going into his first year. I don't remember him dropping too many passes. But my thing for real, what it is, we starting off talking about JJ McCarthy and if he or is he, you know what I'm saying, or is he not going to do this, that, and the third? And we all know the number one make or break factor for JJ McCarthy going to be Justin Jefferson. Like it, Justin Jefferson balling out is going to make him the most comfortable out of anything on that squad. And it's just going to make it. It's going to make it easier for him. We know that.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. You can't be saying stuff like this. I agree with you, but on a different podcast, right here on Facts and Stats, you said,
What I
you
said.
know what I'm saying, about the Philadelphia Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
A quarterback best friend is what?
Now you said that.
I said that. Okay, I thought you was talking about Saquon. I might have, I might have been talking about Saquon. But a quarterback best friend is a running back. You know what I'm saying? Now, number one wide receiver is needed. Don't get me wrong. But a young quarterback coming in the league, best friend is a running back, and that's what Aaron Jones did for Sam Darnold last year. So I'm not trying to take nothing away from your point, but I feel as though it's the whole offense that got contributed. The offensive line, Addison's the number two, tight ends, Hicks, you know what I'm saying? Everybody contribute to make that team, to that 14-3 again.
Of course, it got to be the whole offense working in unison. But the number one player out of everybody on the offense, we know
Is the
it's
quarterback.
Justin Jefferson. He the best player in the offense, so he gonna be the most important to make that motherfucker work. Gotta be. That should have been my storyline. Shit, fuck JJ McCarthy. Go ahead.
Well, you
Thanks.
I think Vegas still looking at them stats. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit my number one. Well, my number two, because JJ was my number one. My number two storyline for the NFC North,
Mm-hmm.
South, North. Okay, Caleb Williams, sophomore season is going to be his bounce back season. Listen, man, I might give another year. I don't put too much expectations on Caleb this year. I know they gave a little buff up the O line with Joe Thunley. You know what I'm saying? You play with Kansas City, Jonathan Jackson, God. You know what I'm saying? So they buffed up the O line. We already know he got the weapons around him. So they just show improvement, but I ain't gonna put too much expectations on Caleb. I don't think that the Bears is an organization that's fully there yet.
Okay. I do feel like they take a little step up this year. Caleb Williams, that was one of my storylines too. Go with him. Last year, that shit just wasn't looking right. It was just a bunch of different scenarios where Caleb was one accurate for real, like we remember him. One is elusive in the backfield, like in college USC. Remember getting them out of there. You know what I'm saying? Getting out of the pressures and shit, throwing that motherfucker 50 yards down. That was what it was. He didn't have highlight plays like that. Like we was accustomed to seeing from him in college. He wasn't making them extra plays that real life, you know what I'm saying, put the team in a better spot. I feel like he's gonna be more comfortable this year, especially with the offensive line. So with that, for real, he shouldn't even really be thinking about getting up out the pocket. He should be more comfortable behind that jump, being able to dot people up and down the field for real, and then get up out of that jump when you need to. But definitely looking for better from Caleb Williams. I know Keenan Allen left. They still got DJ Moore. They still got Roma Donze over there. Then they drafted. Oh yeah, they drafted a tight end. I think Colston Loveland, number 10. He might have got drafted right before Tyler Warren too.
Oh yeah, Coastal Loveland. He got drafted at the 10th pick right before Tyler Warren. You know what I'm saying? They was wondering why they picked him first, but he fit the scheme of the tight end coordinator over there at the Bears, Jim Gray, and it was Jim or Jeff Harbaugh, one of them. He got a
Man,
relationship. He got a relationship with Loveland. So they went with Loveland and picked him up over Warren.
my shit is
I
tweaking.
had to find that out when I saw that. But yeah,
I
and
ain't
they also,
who
my
you got?
bad, but also they picked up Luther Burden from Missouri.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Oh my god, it's fucking wrong. My fault.
Good, you good. What position he play, D?
wide receiver.
Yeah, Luther Burden. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's their third right there. We was
He
talking
fell through.
Williams and them. I think V.
Caleb.
Yeah,
I wasn't a real big Caleb fan. Like in terms of like the superstardom potential, I was on the fence of he had to prove that shit, but he had like the potential for sure. It's still the same thing. He's a young dude. Like it's like
fact.
we're basing his career off other quarterbacks we've seen come before him, and that's just not fair. He was a rookie last year, sophomore year. I don't care if he has hiccups, fucking slumps, whatever you call it. I don't care if he goes through that this year neither. The verdict is still like it's early, so it shouldn't even be out yet. Talent is there. Just let the kid in. We talking about the Bears, the bad news Bears. We're talking about the Bears. Like, come on. I'm not doing that to him. I'm not gonna slander the kid just because he ain't come in year 1 or 2 and save the Bears. No. Give it some time. I think he'll work out though, for sure. He just need to grow up. Maybe if he stop painting his nails, things will start working out for him.
That's step number one.
same as Jalen Green.
For sure. They they grow up, get that estrogen out their system.
Shooting a jumper with your nails painted, that should just look different.
Crazy. It's ridiculous.
Can't be having that shit.
How'd you want a man to go to the WNBA? He'll be a superstar.
Was you got the transition, you know what I'm saying, smooth to the next topic. I ain't even gotta bring it up. What Caleb Williams did second season. Throwing out them regular season stats, predictions. What y'all thinking?
Hmm.
Last year, what he went 3,500 passing, 20 touchdowns, 6 picks, 500 rushing. They won about 6 games.
Kid's good, man.
Oh, I can't lie, man, cause vegan, you had to do it, man. You just had to say certain words to trigger me, man. You had to. I don't know why, but first you said we comparing the quarterbacks before. No, we not. No, we not. We compare them to Jaden Daniels. We compare them to Jaden Daniels. And then you said the
Oh, ho,
very
oh, before you step on, because this was my number one problem with Caleb. Niggas was comparing them to Mahomes coming into the draft. That was
Yeah,
I hate when people compare quarterbacks to Mahomes because that shit don't never work out.
that's what I'm saying.
he had the he
He
had the
got high. He
potential.
got drafted with
He had the
high
potential.
expectations.
They talking about the potential of being Pat Mahomes. And we didn't even see Pat Mahomes his first year in the NFL, so we can't even do that. So I'm going off the quarterback that went to a team that flipped that team around that you say he couldn't do that with the Bears. So now my expectations for Caleb Williams is to match the stat line or the I ain't gonna even put the wins on him. I ain't gonna do that. But match the stat line or even better yet, have a better stat line, season stat line than Jaden Daniels, being the number one pick in that draft. That's why I'm putting my predictions on Caleb Williams at.
You saying that's what he need to do, or that's what he going to
That's what I hope he do.
do?
That's what I hope he do.
Hey, V, try to turn your camera on, bro. You straight? Bad. Caleb Williams, I mean, this year it's gonna be improvement. It got to be improvement over last year. A 4,000 yard passing season, that's gonna be the first one in Bears history. So that's already accomplishment for real, for real. He get that. I could see him. I think they're gonna fight in this division. I feel like if he could get 4,000 yards and by
Huh?
Thanksgiving they not out for the summer. If the Bears not making their vacation plans around Thanksgiving, that's a success for Caleb, and that's what they're gonna do.
Predictions for Caleb. I see him. I see him throwing more yards than he did last year. I think, like, contrary to what everybody's thinking about, because all the shit that's getting highlighted, like little practice shit and the immature shit. Like I said, the ability is there. I think he's gonna put up numbers. The weapons is there. I give him around. Hold on, my boy. 25 touchdowns, 3,800 yards. Let's say 38, 37 combined. Combined like 42, 50.
Right.
Rushing, throwing 42, 50, somewhere around there. 43 total touchdowns. What I gave him. I'm gonna give him like 32 total. Give him a good like 7 on the ground. I got faith in Caleb. He just young dumb nigga. That's it.
Damn sure got the talent to make something happen. You ask something?
Yeah.
Man, that's around the same I was thinking, 35, 28 touchdowns in the air. Around the same.
All right, Dan. Let's get up to the next topic. Talking about them Lions. Kind of on the topic you was talking about earlier, D. This new offense. They got a new offensive coordinator. What's his name? John Morton. First time offensive coordinator. He worked with the Lions back in 2022. So they trying to keep the same like shell of the offense. So they don't got to change up the verbiage and all that shit too much. But one of the stamps he trying to put on it is he gonna have Jameer Gibbs split out at slot wide receiver more often. So what y'all think about that idea?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all know how I feel about this backfield, man. You gotta, hold on, is DJ, David Montgomery still there? He's still there? Okay. That spooked me for a second. That spooked me. Okay, so yeah, man. So now we talking about Gibbs in the slot running across the old line. Linebackers ain't gonna know what to do. They ain't gonna know what to do. Think about when he running through the old line. He get to that guy, he take that step up, start backpedaling. Now you got two fucking backs. Listen, and listen. It could get crazy. It could get crazy. The screens, the running backs on both sides. What screen is gonna be? Oh man, listen. I like it. I like it. I like shit like this. I like shit like this.
Hold on, two seconds.
I don't know. I feel like he moving a little too fast. He trying. I feel like he trying to put that stamp on it a little early. You might want to make sure you can run that same offense first before you get to adding all this extra shit. I mean, Jameer
That ain't
Gibbs
his
nice. He
offense.
want to get the ball in his hands no matter what. But as we taking St. Brown out the slot, we know that's his spot. They got a bunch of weapons. It's just one of them things where you got so many weapons that people just get bored. Like, all right, well let's put this over there. And let's put that over there. Matter of fact, I'm a Ross St. Brown. He might could carry some shit. He look like Debo. Look, give it to him. Nah, I don't know. This sound a little funny to me.
I ain't say all that. I ain't say all that.
That a little funny. Jameer nice though. The one thing about Jameer Gibbs, when he was doing that top five, I damn sure left him out. He damn sure is a top five running back though. He better than Kamar.
Better than Mitch. Better than No. That's a different topic. I was quick with it.
What you think about this topic, vegan?
Yo, my fault, man. I'm fucking transporting my dog to a damn car.
Good, you
That's
good?
disrespectful, man.
He won't leave me.
Ain't no better than Alvin Kamara. I just heard what you said, man.
Jameer Gibbs not better than Alvin
Shit.
Kamara? You crazy? Stop playing.
Yo,
Nah.
what up, my boy? Go ahead, go. Yeah,
Nigga put up 5 touchdowns in a game. What are we talking about, man?
That was 5 years ago.
I'm gonna call you.
Son,
I'll link you later.
that's
Yeah,
why he
make sure you
not
go.
better. He ain't get there yet. He ain't done none of that yet.
Here we go.
That's why he ain't better.
Jameer Gibbs ran for 1,500 yards last year. Alvin
Pull up
Kamara
tomorrow.
ran
Tomorrow, pull up.
more than 1,000. What we talking
Cause
about?
he been, cause he had 1,000 in the air.
I'm gonna be there
Look,
all next week,
I
bro.
bet, I bet you Jameer
I'm gonna be at
Gibbs
the top all next week.
both.
Huh?
I bet you
Put that on.
Jameer Gibbs could get both, and maybe not this year, but if they're gonna keep putting him at wide receiver, he could get 1,000 in both.
Well, it got to happen.
Yo,
It got to happen. Until then, Alvin Kamara still back.
Oh,
That's how I run
ain't nobody trying
it.
that.
If we talking about potential, I lean your way on that. But he ain't showed it yet. He ain't showed it yet.
Okay, you talking about resume and shit.
I mean, I'm adding resume into it. I'm adding into it.
sorry, fellas. Did somebody catch me up? What were you talking about? I heard Jameer Gibbs, Alvin Kamara.
Nah, we just talking about Gibbs
Bravo.
going to the wide receiver position. Well,
Oh yeah, that's right. Him being split out. Shit. I mean, I guess that's a way to try and make your mark as a new offensive coordinator, huh? Do some shit that wasn't done before. Um, Jameer Gibbs is a weapon, no matter where you get put. Nigga catch punt returns, kick returns. It don't. He gonna make something happen. So I'm not really worried about that. It's good also for the Lions too, because now you ain't even got to worry about taking one running back off the field. You could just have them both and just decide from there what you're gonna do. So I fuck with it. Jameer Gibbs has the potential to be better than Alvin Kamara, by the way. It's early, so I won't say he is.
Potential, he better right
That's
now.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
Currently,
saying.
he definitely is the better player, but I'm saying like career wise, Kamara's a dog.
Yeah, come on.
Right. Of course. Alvin Kamara did what he did. Getting on to the last topic of the show. People want to know who gonna win this division. D start us off.
All right, man. Coming in at the clutch 10%. You know what I'm saying? I got the Bears at 10%, man. I feel as though they got the lowest chances of winning this division. But I wish, Caleb the best and hopefully have a good season. At 20%, going to Green Bay Packers. Going to Green Bay Packers. This one was a little struggle right here. They added some nice little pieces. They got Hallman. They drafted Matthew Golden from Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Like that too.
Yeah. But they did lose Jair Alexander. I know a lot of people, got their differences about him, but I feel as though that was a key piece of losing. So I put them at 20%, and I gave the edge to 30% to the Minnesota Vikings. The question mark of everybody, we all asking it, can JJ, step up and be there and take that place of Sam Darnold from the tremendous season that he had last year that Rob tremendously hate for some reason. But he gonna keep pushing where he at. And then of course I got the Detroit Lions at 40%. They even bumped up their defense off the offseason. DJ Reed, cornerback. They picked up I think it's Derek Barnes, linebacker, you know what I'm saying, winning the draft and got Ohio State on Williams, Tyleek, I think that's how you say it. Tyleek Williams, defensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? So they went and buffed up their defense a little bit more. So I'm rocking with the Lions for 40%.
I hear you on that. I got it switched around just a little bit. Just a little bit. I got the Vikings at the bottom. I don't even know who season you said I hate, but I think it's somebody from the Vikings. And so maybe that's why I don't trust their ass like that. 10%, I got them at the bottom. They quarterback, they defense, got to show me something again. I got the Bears at 25%. I'm going to give them a little bump up this year. You know what I'm saying? Ben Johnson coming over there. They got the new direction. They plays better be looking better. They shit better be looking sharper. They're going to be on all on one accord. I feel like it's just a bump. First round pick, number one pick, second year, he going to bump up for real, for real. Now, at the beginning, I had the Packers winning this division. I had them at 35%. But that was before Jordan Love got that thumb surgery. I ain't know about that. For him to have that shit about 2 weeks before the season, they saying he ain't gonna miss no time. That's a little problem. I want to see how that's gonna start off. So I'm gonna switch my 1 and 2 for now. I still might switch back, but I'm gonna get a Lions 30%. Nah, Lions 35%, Packers 30% for now, and we gonna see. I know you a big Lions fan, Vegan, so I know you got a win in the jump.
40%. 40%. I got the Lions at 40. I'm gonna give them the respect. For real, in my head, like when I first seen the topic, I was like contemplating of putting everybody at 25. Cause it's like Green Bay, solid team, but they still have questions. And this year, again, they're coming back in this year with a few of the same questions that they had from last year. So who knows with them? The Lions, they lost a couple key pieces. They added players, but they lost players and they added players. Like for me, couple key acquisitions, a couple key departures. So it's like, okay, it could be up in the air for them as well. Bears, their defense was really strong. The offense was the question, and with them adding weapons, that's theoretically answering the questions. But we still didn't see that pan out on the field yet. We still, verdict out. But Minnesota is boring. Like I just hear that word, and it's just like I don't like.
It ain't boring when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It ain't boring when it comes to Anthony Edwards.
He on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Every other Timberwolf you can keep.
Nas
Eh,
Reed.
If Anthony Edwards, oh, Big Jelly, my fault. I take that back, Coach. My
Oh,
fault. You
okay,
got me. You
okay,
got me. You got me. You got
okay.
me. That's one of it.
We gotta fuck with Nas.
15 niggas on that roster. That's one of it. That's 2 out of 15.
Hey, hey,
They could
it's only
keep
five
Minnesota.
starters.
That off that percentage, that's like what? They could keep 88% of Minnesota. Two players.
But hold on. Cause I know you ain't no Commanders fan, but they just picked up Jonathan Allen. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice piece. Will Fry from us. You know about Will Fry.
Coach. Nah, they fake butchered our offensive line. They took two niggas off our offensive line. The Ryan Kelly nigga too. But
You know the game went in the trenches, man. They beefed up the O line and defensive line in the draft.
name me five Minnesota defenders.
Jeff
J-
Okuda, right? Uh, here we go. Jonathan Allen. Hold on. Brian Murphy Jr.
That's two.
He nice too. He nice. Harrison Smith.
Three.
They do still got his old ass.
Hold on. I'm at four.
Oh, Jonathan Allen, four.
Um, shit. They. It's a nice dude over there. Why am I going blank? Oh shit.
Because Minnesota's
I'm going
boring.
blank. I'm going blank, man. I'm going blank.
They do it. I don't trust them, man. They played good last year though, but every time they did, I was just surprised as a motherfucker.
I'm
They
about
gonna
to
have
say
to out me again.
it's like Minnesota, like they did good, but the whole time they were doing good, damn near if you weren't a Minnesota fan, everybody questioned it.
Everybody questions Sam Don.
That's the main thing. Name me one NFL team that you look at, and then somebody looks at their quarterback and says has has doubts and says, "Oh no, we're fine."
But I'm just saying, I mean, I can't name the people in the defense, but it seemed like the defense was doing their part of the job. If you 14-3,
It could be. Sometimes you get lucky. Depends on the situation of the game. We ain't sit here and watch how
yeah,
Minnesota won all them games. Sometimes the
yeah.
ball flies a certain way that it won't on another day. And we seen what happens, bro, when a team actually schemes and game plans for everything that you done bought out in the regular season. We seen them in the playoffs. They burnt out. Great.
Uh, I guess JJ McCarthy got to answer that question.
For sure. If he come out and play like a superstar or a star, I ain't even gonna say superstar. If he come out and play like a star, you're gonna have to make plays though. You can't just like put up numbers. Cause Sam Darnold put up numbers. It looks like the Vikings offense is built good enough to where
A quarterback can step in there and throw the fucking ball. It's
Mm-hmm.
just whether or not one of them is going to make a play. Same problem with Kirk Cousins. His old ass broke down. Minnesota had a great offense. They just couldn't make a play when they needed him to make one without this situation being perfect. Sam Darnold put up numbers. They gave him a great situation. You need him to make plays. That's just a question that JJ has to answer. Can he make them plays? When shit break down, shit ain't going good.
That's gonna be them questions for the Vikings. That's gonna be the reason why y'all need to tune into this season. Another episode of Facts and Stats. Appreciate y'all. Love. Peace.